Again, just about the family Leguminosae, 630 genera and about 18,000 species, and third largest family after Asteraceae and Orchidaceae. As you know, the Leguminosae family or Fabaceae family is divided into three subfamilies: Mimosaceae, Papilionaceae, and Caesalpinaceae. Today we will deal about family Mimosaceae, or according to Bentham and Hooker, the name given is Mimosoideae. Before going in detail about Mimosaceae, just see the members of family Mimosaceae so that you can understand the morphological and floral characters present in the family. So just see this one image, Acacia catechu. Okay, this is a tree habit of Acacia catechu. This one figure shows the inflorescence, and this one is again close up of one of the inflorescence. So this Acacia catechu, which is called as a khair plant in Marathi, or katha plant. This katha is obtained from the hurt wood of the stem. Okay, and this katha can be used in a masticatory purpose, as well as it is used in a dyeing industry, or it will also act as a preserving agent. Catechu is also used as a raw material for plywood adhesive. It is extensively used in coloring the canvas, fishing nets, as well as in ropes. Just see the habit of the plant, nature of leaves, and type of inflorescence. So this is one of the inflorescence. This one is again inflorescence. These are completely pinnately compound type of leaf, and this is a woody habit of the stem. Okay, just see this one figure. You might have seen this one plant. So this one is a Acacia consina shikekai, or this one is also called as the Bernrita. So this is a twig from the Acacia consina. This one is a inflorescence, while these are the legume or pod type of the fruits. Just see the nature of the leaves. These are again leaves which are pinnately compound type of the leaves. So this Acacia consina pods used as a detergent for washing the hairs, silk, as well as woolen fabrics. Then next one plant is the Acacia Senegal plant, or this one is also called as a Acacia verec, or common name is a gum arabic. In Marathi it is called as a kumtha. So this is a tree habit of the gum arabic. This is one of the branch, not one of the branch, but a portion of some branches. These are the pods, these are the leaves, and if you see here, these are the regions where inflorescence are present. So completely pinnately compound type of leaf is present, then woody habit is present, and legume or pod type of fruits are also present. Acacia Senegal, the stem of Acacia Senegal yields gum, which is used in a textile industry, mucilage, then polish, paste, as well as confectionery industry. This plant is also used as a glaze in a painting. Then next one plant you might have seen is a Albizia lebec plant, or its synonym is Mimosa lebec or Acacia lebec. In Marathi, it is called as a cereus plant. So this one is a habit of the plant, completely woody tree type of the plant is present. This one is a twig of the Albizia lebec. So the compound type of the leaves unipinnately peripinnate type of leaves are present, and this one type of inflorescence is present. Either this inflorescence may be called as a cymo's head, or this one may consider as a capitate type of inflorescence. These are the legume types of the fruits present in Albizia plant. So this one is a common roadside tree. Leaves as well as twigs used as a fodder, and this plant can also grown for a shade in tea and coffee plantation. Wood is best quality and therefore used for furniture, then railway carriage, structural work, as well as interior fitting. The fallen leaves make good manure. Next one plant is a Neptunia oleracea or Neptunia prostrata. This is one of the aquatic plant present in family Mimosaceae. So vernacular name is Lazaru, but this one is a aquatic herb and it is used as a vegetable. Just see the nature, even though mentioned here is a herb, but if you see this one looking somewhat woody in habit. Okay, this is a common aquatic herb, compound, pinnately compound type of leaves present. Then cymo's head type of inflorescence is present. This one is again a close up from the same plant. These are the leaves and this one is a inflorescence. So this is a Neptunia oleracea. Then next one plant is a Pithecolobium dulce, or this one plant is also called as a Mimosa dulcis, okay, or Inga dulcis. So Pithecolobium plant, in Marathi it is called as a Vilaiti Chinch. If you see, this one is a fruit of the Pithecolobium dulce plant. This is a habit of the plant, which is a woody habit, woody tree type of habit. This is a twig which shows such a type of a leaves. Leaves are present in pair. So this one is a palmately compound type of leaf, bifoliate compound, palmately compound type of leaf is present. Then just see about the inflorescence, how it looks like, and these are the fruits which is present in the Pithecolobium dulce. So this plant is cultivated for the edible fruits and also grown as a hedge plant. Just see next one plant. This one plant is a Prosopis juliflora, or this one is also called as a Mimosa juliflora. In Marathi it is called as a Kabuli kikar. This is a hedge plant and planted to check the extension of the desert, as this one plant is a Mimosaceae plant, and majority of the plants of Mimosaceae possesses xerophytic habit. The xerophytic characters like the minute leaves are present, then staples or thorns are present, and these plants are present in xerophytic condition. So this plant, Prosopis juliflora, is planted to check the extension of the desert, and fruits are used as a fodder. This plant is also planted as a windbreaker in the desert. So this is the habit of the plant. This is one of the twig of Prosopis juliflora. These are the inflorescence. Just see what type of inflorescence present here, and this is one of the twig which clearly shows the presence of such a type of a inflorescence. So this is a Prosopis juliflora. One more plant, familiar plant. This one is a Mimosa pudica, Chuimi plant or Lazaro plant, or this one plant is also called the Lajvanti plant, Mimosa pudica. So this one is a shrubby or herb like plant. This one is a spreading undershrub and grown as a ornamental plant. In the majority of the plant, either head, a cymose head or capitate type of inflorescence is present. Okay, and just observe here the number of stamens. All these are the stamens. See the colorful filaments which are present here in a pinkish color, while this whitish color structure represent the anther. So beautifully flowered plant is a Mimosa pudica, and this plant is also called as a touch me not plant, as it shows the movement. Then this one plant is a Acacia pycnanthia. This one is called as a golden metal, and the extract of the bark is used as a katha. So this one completely flourished plant. Okay, this is a habit of the plant, and totally it looks yellowish color due to the presence of such a type of a inflorescence. And these are the pod type of the fruits which are present in Acacia pycnantha. Then next one is again one of the common plant present here. This is a Acacia nilotica plant. So this is a Acacia nilotica plant, or this one plant is also called as a Acacia arabica plant. Okay, English name is a Acacia, and vernacular name, Marathi name, is a Babul, or also called as a Kikar. So this one is a habit, completely tree habit is present here. This is one of the twig or one of the branch. See, such a type of a compound leaves are present here, pinnately compound type of leaves. Then these are the stipules which form spines, edged or pointed spines which are present here as a stipule. Then this one is a cymose head type of inflorescence or capitate type of a inflorescence. Just see this one again, a branch which shows the presence of the spines, then presence of pinnately compound type of leaves, and these are the lumentum type of fruits present on Acacia nilotica. So this Acacia nilotica or arabica, the pods are used as a fodder. The bark is used in a tanning industry. The gum which is obtained from the stem is used in a confectionery. Of course, the bark will be present on the stem. Then baskets are made from young green twigs, and these twigs are used as a datun as a green brushes, tooth green brushes. So, and this one is again Acacia catajo. So these are the some plants. On the basis of this plant, we will discuss about the family Mimosaceae. Just see here some of the figures again. These are the facing of stamens. This one is a introstamen, and this one is a extros. See the position or facing of the anther, while these are intros, they are facing inward, okay, while these are facing outward. Then this one is a cymose head type of a inflorescence present in Acacia plant or Acacia arabica or nilotica plant. So these are bipinnately compound type of leaves. Bipinnately compound, no, these are the unipinnately compound type of leaves. This is a inflorescence. These are the bracteoles. This is a pedicel, and these are the stipules. So again, one more figure, capitate type of inflorescence. So Mimosa pudica, okay, this inflorescence is generally considered as a cymose head type of inflorescence, or this one is a capitate type of a inflorescence. Both inflorescences are same. What happens here, this is a stalk of the peduncle. Here peduncle is very much suppressed and form such a type of a globular structure. So this is a peduncle, or this one also called as a receptacle, and on this peduncle such a type of a sessile flowers, okay, this one is one of the sessile flower. This is again another sessile flower. So these are the portions where sessile flowers are present. So this one is one of the sessile flower. This one is again another one sessile flower. So on this suppressed or shortened peduncle, such a type of a sessile flowers is present, forming a globose structure. Then it is called as a head or capitate type of a inflorescence. This is a single flower. The calyx hole, corolla hole, these are the filaments, and these are a anthers, and in the center there will be presence of gynoecium hole, okay. So this one is a capitate type of a inflorescence. One more term is present in acacia plant, and that is called as a phyllodes. So this region is a region of phyllodes, okay, or you will observe this one figure again here. So this is a phyllodes. This is modified leaf stalk, and this modified leaf stalk is called as a phyllodes. Phyllodes is nothing but it is a modification of the leaf petiole into a leaf-like structure, performing the function like a leaf, okay. And again such a type of a leaflets again present on it. So this one is called as a phyllodes. These structures are called as a phyllodes, or you can observe this one here also. This one structure is called as a phyllodes in Mimosaceae. Some more figures. You have already observed this figure in the family Papilionaceae. So pulvinate base, leaf base is present in this family also. Then presence of simple type of leaves as well as the compound type of leaves observed in family Mimosaceae. Then regular flower and irregular flowers are also present here. These are the figures which explains the compound type of leaf. Upper figures are from palmately compound type of leaves, while lower figures are from pinnately compound type of a leaf. So this one, unifoliate, bifoliate, trifoliate, tetrafoliate, multifoliate. So these are palmately compound type of leaves, and these are the figures from pinnately compound leaves. Both the figures are unipinnate. This one is a bipinnate, then tripinnate, and this one is a decompound. This is a unipinnate, peripinnate type, and here odd sepal is present. Therefore, this one is called as a imperipinnate. Okay, here if you see here, in bipinnate case, such a type of rachis will be present, and on the rachis, such a type of a leaflet bearing rachis again present. Then it is called as a bipinnate. So first, then second, such a type of condition, this one called as a bipinnate. Here first, second, third, such a type of leaves if present, then it is called as a tripinnate, and decompound is a most complicated one which is present in the coriander plant. These are the phyllotaxis present in the leaves. Actually, arrangement of leaves on the stem is called as a phyllotaxy. This one is an alternate phyllotaxy. Then this one is opposite decussate, opposite superpose, and then whole type of a phyllotaxy. Just say about this one figure also, the age division, mode of arrangement of sepals, petals, or perianth leaves in a bud condition, which is called as a age division. So this is a valvate type of age division. This one is a twisted type of age division, completely overlapping is present. One of the margin is present outer side, while another one margin is present towards the lower side. So one margin inside and another margin outer side. So this was in the overlapping. Then this one is a imbricate type of age division. In case of imbricate age division, you will observe one of the leaf is completely outer side, one is completely inner side, and remaining sepals, petals, or perianth leaves showing the overlapping. So this is a imbricate type of age division. Then if you see the quincunxial type of age division, this one and this one, sepal or petal or tepal, are completely outer side. Then this one, sepal, petal, or tepal are completely inner side, while one of the sepal or petal is overlapping. So this one is a quincunxial type of age division. In a Papilionaceae family, you will observe such a type of a vexillary type of age division. One of the sepal or petal is completely outer side, which is called as a standard. It includes two sepals or petals. Especially in case of Papilionaceae type of corolla, these are called as the wings, and in the center again keel are present. So standard, wings, and keel, this one forms vexillary type of a age division. Just see here again some of the figures of placentation. This one is a marginal placentation, parietal placentation, axile, basal, precentral type of a placentation. In Mimosaceae family, marginal type of a placentation will be present. This one will be the ventral suture, and this one becomes the dorsal suture. Just see type of fruits here. Legume or pod type of fruits are present, as well as lomentum type of fruits are present. Just see this one figure again. This one showing Mimosa pudica plant. Okay, so these are the roots which showing the nodules. Then this one is a flower. This is a not flower, this is inflorescence. This one is a twig showing the inflorescence. These are the leaves, then pods, and as Mimosa pudica is a sensitive one, so before bending and after bending. Okay, so touch me not plant. Then again see some of the figures from family Mimosaceae. This one is a Acacia nilotica plant, babur plant. This is a habit. Okay, just see the inflorescence. These are the unipinnately compound type of leaves, unipinnately peripinnate type of leaf. Then this one is considered as a leaf. Okay, this one becomes the bipinnately compound. If you consider this totally one of the leaf, then it will become the bipinnately compound. Okay, this one is a cymo's head type of a inflorescence. The seeds which are present inside the pod or fruit. Then these are the stipules, just thorn like stipules are present here. So this is a flowering twig. Just see the stamens. These are the filament. This one is a filament which is a somewhat elongated and beautiful one. See the region of connective and dithecous anther lobes. Section of the ovary completely showing the marginal placentation. This is a typical flower. This one is a bract calyx. See here completely. Sepals are united. Petals looking free. These are the stamens, style, and stigma. This is the earliest of the flower, sepal. Then this one is a petal, gynoecium hole, and these are the stamens which are present in a androecium hole. This is a floral diagram. Then this one figure of Mimosa pudica. Okay, so just see the habit, leaf, bipinnately compound. Okay, then calyx, corolla, whole of a gynoecium here. So this one becomes the style. These are the stamens, filaments of the stamens, and these are anther showing the anther lobe. See the typical stamen, anther lobe. Okay, then this one is the region of a connective filament. This one gynoecium hole. This is the ovary, style, and stigma, and these are the fruits. And this one is a floral diagram. Floral diagram showing the ovary. That means whole of a gynoecium. This is a whole of androecium. Okay, this one is a whole of corolla, and on outer side is a whole of calyx. So floral diagram in this way. Just see about the family Mimosaceae. Okay, so Mimosaceae is a subfamily of Leguminosae or Fabaceae, and it shows 40 genera and about 2500 species. In distribution, this family members belongs from the tropical and subtropical regions of the world. Some of the major genres: Acacia, about thousands of species present. In case of Mimosa, 500 species are present. Inga, 250 species present. Pithecolobium, 170. Then Calendra, 150. And in Albizia, 150 species are present. If you see the habit, almost trees, shrubs, subshrubs, climbers, as well as aquatic habit is present in case of Mimosaceae family. Most of the plants are trees, some are shrubs, very few are subshrubs, very rare are climbers and Neptunia like plants showing the aquatic habit. As it is a dicot plant, it show deep taproot system, which again branched one. Just see the stem. As you know, as you have seen, that stem is either shrub, herb, shrub, or tree. Therefore, stem becomes herbaceous or woody. It is aerial, erect, branched, solid. In case of climbers, stem is a climber, branched, erect, and solid, not fistular. Okay, leaves. Just see the leaves. Leaves are alternate, pinnately compound or palmately compound, sometimes simple. Okay, leaf bases are pulvinate. Not only the leaf base but also the bases of leaflets also pulvinate. Petioles modified into phyllodes. We have already seen all this terminology in Acacia auriculiformis. Such type of phyllodes are present, stipules present, and these stipules may modify into spiny structure, or they may be hollow. Leaves of Mimosa pudica, lazaro plant, are sensitive to touch and showing sleeping movement. Okay, then inflorescence is raceme, and in raceme it shows either raceme, in racemose it either show a raceme type of a inflorescence or may show spike type of a inflorescence. So this one is a spike type of inflorescence, and this one will be the raceme type of a inflorescence. So acropetally arranged pedicellate flower on a elongated peduncle shows the raceme type of inflorescence, while sessile flowers, when arranged on a elongated peduncle in a acropetal manner, then it is called as a spike type of inflorescence. In a majority of times, this inflorescence shows cymose head, or this one is also called as a capitate type of a inflorescence. Just about the flower. So flowers are smaller in size, then they are bracteate, but bracts are caducous. Caducus means these are ephemeral type of bracts. These bracts falls off as soon as the flower opens. So flowers are bracteate, but these bracts are caducous in nature, sessile or short pedicellated. Okay, so flowers may be sessile. In majority of the cases, these flowers are sessile, but may be short pedicelled. Flowers are hermaphrodite, bisexual, actinomorphic, that means regular, and perigynous, the condition between hypogynous and epigynous, which is called as a perigynous. Just say about the calyxole. In majority of the cases, sepals are 5 in number, and it shows connate condition. That means 5 sepals are present and they are fused. In case of Mimosa, only 4 sepals are present. Here also one of the sepal is odd and present anteriorly, usually valvate, teeth-like, and small in structure. Just about the corolla, 5 petals are present. So corolla C, 5 petals are present, either free or united. As Mimosaceae or Leguminosae family is from polypetally, so it should show 3 petals. But in case of Acacia and Albizia, united condition, such a type of a gamopetalous condition is also present. Here again, valvate type of distribution is present. In case of Androecium, stamens may be 4 to many. In majority of the cases, more than 4 stamens are present. In Mimosa, only 4 stamens are present. 10 stamens are present in Prosopis, while numerous stamens are present in majority of the genera of Acacia, like Acacia and Albizia. In Acacia and Prosopis, stamens are free. That means polyandrous condition is present. In case of Albizia, filaments connate. That means filament connate, anthers free, monoadalphous condition will be present in case of Albizia. Anthers are bithecous or dithecous, such a type of a condition. So this one is a bithecous. Dehiscence longitudinal. Filaments are long and anthers usually exerted outer side, facing towards the outer side. Just say about the Gynoecium. Single carpel, that means monocarpellary, marginal placentation, unilocular. Of course, marginal type of placentation if present, then it will show such a type of a condition. Okay, so this one becomes the unilocular condition. Many ovules in a single locule placentation is a marginal. This will be the ventral suture. Ovary superior, even though perigynous type of flower is present, in case of perigynous type of flower, semi-inferior type of ovary is present, but generally it is considered as a superior ovary. Style is single and curved one. Fruit is again legume or lomentum. In case of Mimosa and Acacia, a lomentum type of fruit is present. In another cases, legume type of fruits are present. Seed 1 to many. Hard seed coat is present, and endosperm may be absent or very minute. Just say the saline characters or diagnostic character of the family. Majoritarily, the plants are trees, shrubs, and sub-shrubs. The condition between herb and shrub will be considered as a sub-shrub. Leaves usually pinnately compound with pulvinate base. Okay, flowers regular, actinomorphic. Corolla not papilionaceous. Then petals as well as sepals, both are in valvate. Sepals united, odd sepal is present anteriorly. Stamens 4 to many, free or connate. Okay, filaments often long, exerted and showy. Ovary superior, monocarpellary, and fruit either pod or lomentum type. Just see about the systematic position proposed by Bentham and Hooker in which is a natural system of classification. So kingdom is a phanerogam, subclass class is a dicotyledon, subclass is polypetally, series is a caliciflory, order is the Rosales, family Leguminosae, and subfamily is a Mimosoideae. All this classification you have observed in a family Papilionaceae. Just see the characters of Mimosoideae. Flowers actinomorphic, sepals united, petals involvate, stamens many, free or united, and fruit either legume or lumentum type. So this is about the family Mimosaceae. In next video we will see another one family. Till then, goodbye.